The following program is for adult audiences only.
Who's talking shh with Johnny and Evan?
Yo, so come on, yo, Omar's coming, man. Oh, shit!
Rest in peace to Omar.
Omar.
Did you ever watch The Wire?
No, I didn't watch The Wire.
Ah, Michael K. Williams.
I was not a... they make a lot of jokes about it on, like, daytime television. Like, oh, you gotta watch The Wire. I don't like anything that everyone else likes. I don't really care for it. I fucking hate bananas and shit. I hate what people like. I don't like it.
It was a really good show. And it didn't really glorify police. If anything, it kind of glorified the drug dealers and shit.
Well, that's my kind of show.
I figure you like it if I said that.
Is it one of those shows that has like 1 billion seasons?
No, it has 5, but
That's not terrible.
I think they decided they were going to cancel it between seasons 4 and 5, so they kind of wrapped it up in season 5, so it wasn't as many episodes as a normal season.
I was gonna start watching fucking, what was it on? I don't know. It was on something that showed Dexter.
Oh yeah.
But from what I understand, there's supposed to be like a, is he gonna get caught kind of feeling about the show. But they go ahead and tell you they got 8 seasons already.
Yeah.
So it's ruined for me. I have to watch season 8, and I don't care about anything else. I already know. Like, oh, no, he's not going to get caught. No, he's not going to get... Nothing's going to happen to him because there's another season. I don't know.
Seasons 1 through 4, if you just watch season 1 through 4 and don't bother with the rest, perfect.
Well, yeah, but I know he doesn't die. Like, all the suspense
It doesn't
is gone.
matter because those are the best seasons.
Yeah, well, the show sucks after that, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. He does die.
Pretty
He
much.
Dies. It's season 4, and he dies. There you go.
Michael K. Williams, he also was on Dancing with the Stars. He did 1 season of that.
Never watched that show
He
either.
was at the beginning of one of the Jim Norton specials. The
Ah.
one where Jim Norton is, he's at the foot of the bed, and he's got his hands tied behind his back, and the black guy's behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Michael K. Williams.
I don't know if we could just call that the black guy. The guy's pretty famous.
Well, hey, he's got the black guy behind him. I don't know what else you want me to say.
I feel like that guy's famous enough that we should probably know his name.
It's Michael K. Williams. I already said it.
Oh, the black guy's Michael K. Williams?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I was going to call him Wesley Snipes. So he died?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. He had an accidental overdose.
Well, isn't every overdose accidental?
Well, they said it's acute intoxication by the combined effects of fentanyl, p-fluorofentanyl, heroin, and cocaine. So, but yeah, like you said, nobody goes in planning. Well, I guess that's not true. If you want to
Kids,
kill yourself,
just so you know, kids, he bought some dirty coke. That's what he bought. Really, he was only planning on doing cocaine. It just happened to have been cut with heroin and 2 different kinds of fentanyl.
Yeah.
So be careful with your drugs, boys.
Another really sad death was Norm Macdonald.
Who?
Norm Macdonald?
I feel like I don't know that.
Saturday Night Live.
I fucking hate Saturday Night Live.
Well, you hate Adam Sandler too. He
he's a
did
cunt.
Adam Sandler movies.
Which one is he in an Adam Sandler movie?
It's, the one that comes to mind first is Billy Madison. You know, his 2 friends that were always at his house all high and shit.
Let me tell you, one of the worst movies ever made is Billy Madison. Let me tell you that. I can't fuck with a guy just doing fake voices, and it's like, no, it's funny. No, it's not.
He did Pigeon's voice on Mike Tyson's Mysteries, if you ever watched that.
God damn it, I have an iPhone. Don't be proud of my ignorance. I'll just Google search him anyway. So he fucking died.
Yeah.
His name's
Norm
Macdonald.
He had a 9-year battle with acute leukemia.
That guy. He does some stand-up that wasn't bad.
Yeah, I really like Norm Macdonald. That's pretty shitty that he died.
He's got that fucking weird voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's funny because I've heard on Sirius, because they have Comedy Great, so it goes...
What the fuck did he die of? Don't mean to interrupt you, but I mean, did they say?
Acute leukemia?
Oh.
I
What makes it acute?
literally just said that.
Like tiny cancer?
I don't know.
Tiny
Maybe.
pointed cancer?
Yeah, maybe.
Like a tiny angled cancer? See, we have right leukemia. We have obtuse leukemia, but the acute one, that'll fuck you up. That'll fuck you up bad.
You math nerds, there you go.
Yeah. Any geometry guys out there? That was a great joke.
And we've been off for a few weeks.
We had 2 weeks.
Nobody noticed, because nobody fucking listens to the show anyway.
Yeah,
so.
you dickheads. I didn't get any comments on YouTube.
Yep.
Hey, bring back the show.
Yeah, nobody said, hey, where are you guys at?
Did you finally get arrested? Nothing. Nobody said nothing to
nothing.
me. Fucking asshole. It's because I make cancer geometry jokes. That's why. That's why people fucking don't care. For any of you nerds that think cancer's hilarious.
Yeah, part of the reason was my brosif here got the vids.
Dude, I got the COVID. Oh my god. I got it.
It was no joke, huh?
Use condoms, kids, dude. You get the COVID, dude. You get it bad. You'll get it twice.
Yeah,
fucking,
it was fucking
man.
horrible.
COVID, dude. It'll fuck up your lungs, man.
Yep,
like
for
they
sure.
say. They say it will, but I didn't believe them. It fucking will, man.
Yep.
That'll make a motherfucker switch to edibles. You can't even smoke when you got that shit. It turn a motherfucker into a shooter because I ain't fighting in these streets. I can't breathe, Daddy, I cannot breathe. Oh, it was terrible. And now you try to go to the gym and like my lungs are still fucked up. Like I feel like I'm fine until like you lift something up and you're fucking dying. I feel like a little fat girl before like she starts running. Oh, it's terrible. It's the worst thing ever. But I'm pretty sure it was weaponized against me because of the shit I say on the internets. I'm pretty sure fucking Joe Biden fucking came down here and somehow he blow darted me. He fucking got me and gave me whatever it was. It's criminal and somebody needs to be punished. But I didn't get the vaccine, so there you go. At least I don't have palsy or whatever you get from that. I heard so we can get pulled down for anti-vax propaganda. I heard the boosters, the younger you are, the more likely they are to like stop your heart and just fucking kill you.
Cool.
So that's why they can't get approved. So there's that.
Well, also speaking of the vaccine, so 41 people in Elko who are fully vaccinated got COVID. As opposed to I think it was 237.
There's a bunch of motherfuckers dying out here with that. Yeah, like
237 people that didn't get vaccinated got COVID. So really, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah, there's no
41
point.
people were fully vaccinated got COVID.
And this fucking hospital out here has no concept of triage. They're just like, oh, you're having a little trouble breathing? Don't embrace the fucking suck. Here, have a ventilator. And now they're out of everything, and they're like, yeah, well, turn around. They don't even, if you go to the emergency room, they don't even talk. They just sit there. That's your room now. And you just sit until you leave. Motherfuckers are sitting there for like 30 hours and then leaving. I don't know. There's no point in going to the fucking hospital. It's a waste of time. Don't do it. If you get COVID, fucking be a man. All right? That's all you can do. Yeah, you fucking deal with it. It sucks. Get over it. And then you fucking make an internet show. That's what you can do.
Speaking of the show, we are on iHeartradio.
Oh, shit. Got picked up by iHeart. See, all you fucking assholes, you don't care we go on a hiatus for 2 weeks. But iHeartradio cares. They care about us, Johnny. I'm not sure how, like, if you get the iHeartradio, I don't have the app.
I don't either.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, new sponsor that doesn't pay because we're a non-profit. Not by design, but whatever. Fuck it. If you have the iHeartradio app, you obviously get some type of radio streamed to your device. So are we in a mix of like a bunch of other dickheads that are doing podcasts?
Probably.
Or do you have to go to our channel like Spotify?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or not like, well, I don't know about Spotify. I know Pandora, I have to specifically search the fucking show to bring it up. They don't just play it on like the podcast, which is bullshit. Kevin Hart gets his shit just played. So where the fuck is my fucking piece of the pie? That guy's not that funny. Especially now. Now he sucks. So there you go. Deal with it. Deal with that, Kevin Hart, you dick.
I'm sure you've seen the next people I'm about to talk about around the town They're wonderful, wonderful people. Lawn chair bums.
Fucking hobos, dude.
Yeah, that's...
I was recently in Colorado, and I will say something about our hobos. They might be lazy. They may be lazy hobos, but at least they got some fucking decency. They got some shame about the way they fucking represent the homeless community. I don't know. We represent the hobo, the houseless faction, and we want you to know what we're all about here in Nevada. That we're just begging. But we're not putting you out with our begging. We'll sit in a lawn chair, hold up a sign. You want to hit me with a quarter? Fucking do it. If that, keep going. The hobos in Colorado, they fucking are waving at you. They want to make eye contact. I don't like eye contact. If you're homeless, don't fucking look at me. Peasants should never meet the gaze of their betters. Don't you fucking look at me, you piece of shit. And he's fucking staring at you, waving at you. Hey, it's a great day to be homeless. Well, fuck you. Man, I'm already in a pissy mood. I got COVID. I'm in a shitty state, and now this hobo is having a good day. Oh God, I'll tell you, I'll get out of my car. I'll fucking touch you. I don't like that shit. I don't like that. I'll point a gun at you. I don't like that shit. Don't fucking wave at me. Trying to thrust your fucking impoverishment upon me. Like, I'm going to put it really in your face. Like those fucking assholes that come and try to wash your window. Like, fuck you, buddy. The fucking bottle's full of water. You're just trying to inconvenience me, so I'll give you money to go away. Get the fuck away from me. I'm going to shoot at you. I don't like that shit.
Well, and the thing that gets me is they look very comfortable. Sitting there. And it's like, you should not be comfortable asking another human being for money.
You really shouldn't.
No, at all, period.
There should be some shame on
Absolutely.
that. These fucking Colorado bums are making a day of it. They're just like, hey, did you know I'm homeless? Well, guess what? I am. Now pay attention about it. I don't care about your cause. I fucking hate people. We need less of them.
I think the one that pisses me off more is the family that uses their kids that stands over by where Denny's used to be, by Arby's.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got their kids out there.
Well,
the lady's hiding behind the sign. It's like, no, you should have to show your fucking face if you're going to be out here begging people for money. You shouldn't get to hide. You shouldn't get to use your kids as leverage for people to give you fucking money.
Well, to me, it's just I want to see what your face looks like when you lie. Because I know those kids aren't starving.
No.
It's really easy to starve a kid to death. Super easy, dude. Like a week, a kid will just die if you don't feed it.
Yeah, my old neighbor did that.
Well, see, there you go. You can just starve these little kids out. And so these kids are out here running around the street fucking, hey, give us some money. That's a healthy kid. He's eating. You're lying. He's not hungry. You're using this money for booze. Yeah. No. Don't be scamming me out here. That's like if you're standing out there with like a lizard. It's super easy to starve a lizard. And it's pretty expensive to feed. So you've got money. Don't act like you fucking don't. You know what I mean? Kids are super expensive. And not to mention, I know you're on fucking state aid if you got them damn little rat bastard kids running around here and shit. You're getting the free Payless shoes. Trust me, I know all the loopholes. They're fucking these sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Well,
fucking infuriating.
I get it. I mean, you're sitting in a lawn chair. You're homeless as shit. You're just begging for stuff. But pick up your fucking trash for one. There's always some trash. There's just like trash everywhere next to the fucking bum corners. And you also got to think that your demographic you're trying to solicit money to is on their way to their shitty fucking job that they gotta go do. They don't want to see you having a good time. Bring a pickaxe or something. You should be swinging or something. You know, make it look like you're having a bad day too, because they're having a terrible day.
Well, that family, the one with the kids, they're not homeless. And I'm pretty sure the man and the woman that sit at the base of Walmart right there, I don't think they're homeless either.
I don't know, there's a couple more hobos over by the fucking Starbucks, which I think is a bad spot to be by the Starbucks, because there's a Starbucks and a casino right there, Dottie's and Starbucks. If you hit both of those places, you're broke. Elon Musk couldn't go to Starbucks into Dottie's and come out at half money. You couldn't do it.
Don't forget Office Max is right there too.
Fuck, dude, there's no way. You can't you go to those businesses and then have extra money when you leave. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
Or else you're going to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And if you're going to Taco Bell, you don't make good decisions with your life anyways.
If you're going to Taco Bell, you never had any money to start
Exactly.
with. You were poor before you got there. Like, you're 4 wheels away from being that motherfucker sitting on the road when you go to Taco Bell. Let me get 10 of those fucking potato burritos. That's going to be 35 cents. Yeah. We know why you're going to Taco Bell.
Yep.
Fucking Bezos couldn't go to Dottie's and Starbucks and have money. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Last time I went to Dottie's, it cost me $4,000. I'm not going get the fuck out of here. They come out and have a bum looking me in the face, tell me I need some money. Me too, motherfucker. Let's go. You need to rob this Dottie's. That's what you need to do. They got all my money. It's fucking ridiculous.
They have at least 4,000 right now.
Yeah, they got at least $4,000 in there. I know, because I put it in that motherfucking Buffalo machine. I know it's in there. That goddamn Circus Keno got me again. God damn it. I don't know. Everywhere's fucking hiring too. But I understand, dude. I'm not working. I refuse to work. I'm no goddamn slave. I ain't doing it. We're gonna put a name tag on you and a little hat, and we're gonna call you employed, not enslaved. Fuck you. I'm not doing it. No. You know, no, I'll just fuck up your business anyway. If you hire me, you've worked with me. I don't do anything.
Absolutely.
I don't do anything. I talk a lot of shit. I start problems.
So you piss everybody off.
Yeah, I start a lot of issues inside. If you have a cohesive, like, team community in your workplace, I'm gonna ruin that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ruin that. Man, I don't need to be working anywhere. I don't need to be doing all that. It's better. You know, I should collect some type of a stipend for not working.
Yeah,
because it's better for the economy if I don't.
Yeah.
The minute I start working places, dude, people get fired. Fucking shit gets stolen. There's just bad stuff happens when I work in a building. So just leave me out. Yeah. I should be a bum. I should go sit on the corner with a sign that says, you know, I could work with you. Give me some money. Like, I could come to your job and fuck it up. No, you don't want me in there. I'll tell you that right now. Man, I could work at Taco Bell. That, like a late night shift. If they had a graveyard Taco Bell shift, dude, I'd just sit up in there eating fucking nachos and shit. That'd be a cool job.
Speaking of that area of town, I went into Smith's the other day, and I'm walking in.
Can't go to Smith's.
And you know how they have those little beep, 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 beep?
Yeah,
the security thing went off. Get the fuck back over here.
You're
stole
stealing,
something.
if you didn't know.
So I'm walking in, and as I'm walking through in, there's a lady pushing a cart walking through out, and it's all burp, 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 burp. And she looks at me, and she says, was that you or me? And it's like, bitch, you're walking out with a full cart, and I'm walking in with nothing. What do you think?
I fucking stole some shit last week, and I forgot it was in my pocket. I'm bringing it back. I stole some shit a little while ago. Well, and everybody, like, I've seen them fucking things go off at every store they're in, and there's no, like, loss prevention guy in any of these stores. So these bitches just keep walking.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. Was that me? Oh, I guess. And then they just go, like, fuck it. I don't know. And then they at one of them I heard the little automated voice, and it says, we may have mistakenly forgot to take the inventory control tag off your...
Yeah.
It's like, how backdoor can you be about, like, hey, you're stealing shit from my joint? You're gonna make it the store's fault that this guy's probably stealing. What are the odds? Like, what are the odds all this merchandise, all the shit you check out, you probably fucked up, and he's not stealing. He's probably fucking steal, or she. I'm equal opportunity. I'm not sexist about thievery. Anybody can be stealing. What are the odds? Like, it's the ultimate, like, oh, we're sorry. Like, we understand we make you check out all your own groceries, find all your own shit, and then get the fuck out of here after you found your own parking space. Yeah. But you might have stolen from us, and we're sorry about it. Yeah, fuck you. Remember when there used to be checkers, and they'd be like, stop! Thief! And they'd chase that motherfucker down the street? Like, that's what I miss. We're going to make America great again. I want shopkeepers to chase down thieves. Fuck yeah. Okay. Dude, I got away with a lot of shit when I was younger. I mean, I was super fast.
Absolutely.
Nowadays, you just get guilted into feeling bad that you stole. Like, they're not even trying. Like, they're not even trying to stop me from stealing anymore. Come on! Imagine if that was how life worked. Every time I stuck a guy up at the ATM, he just, oh, here you go, I guess. Fuck, no, you want a little battle. You want to, How do you maintain an erection if you don't get a little, I need a little back and forth here, a little chin wag before I rob you. I don't want you just to give up. Makes me sad.
All right. And speaking of sad, we're going to take a break, pay some bills. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony in just a moment. But first, Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. What do you need to do? Just download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. That's ANCHOR.FM. And now, back to Who's Talking Shh with Johnny and Anthony.
Man, we're back.
Back again. Yeah, you guys you got 2 weeks off. We're not gonna waste any time with wasting your time. I hope you're not supposed to be doing anything while you're listening to this. Well, let's call it what it is. It's smut. That's what let's call it what it is. I mean,
the shit show.
We've got one moaning bitch away from being illegal on most fucking platforms.
Speaking of illegal, I watched the season finale, or the series finale of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah,
I don't know
that good.
if you caught the...
Nah, I watched it. It wasn't that good.
It was okay. I liked it all right.
By the time the last episode came, I was tired of the show, and I think that's that's right in the pocket of where you want to be.
This definitely was the worst season of the show.
Is it that I hate current events? I think maybe I hate current events. I feel like an old man that's like, things were better. And like every time I see a show, like they got a new show on Hulu, like it's called Home Economics, and it's a show made now, so it sucks. And it's there. Of course, there's like a gay couple that like doesn't recognize pronouns, and of course it's fucking. And I'm not harshing on the gays. I don't care if you're gay. I care if you try to control what people say to you. You know what I mean? That's weird.
Yeah.
I care if you're like, yeah, but you can't call me. I can call you whatever I want, dick face, because that's me making noises with my face, and I'm allowed to do whatever. It's all like very safe spacey, and it's fucking lame. Everything these days is fucking lame, and I think I've run out of old shows to watch where shit isn't lame. But everything's mildly racist that I like, which is not okay with me. It's like, I only like shows from 30 years ago when it was okay to be sexist and racist. That's all I'm saying. I'm not sexist and racist, but I like to watch it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't have Asian girlfriends, but I watch Asian porn. You know what I mean? I joke, I kid.
So I wasn't necessarily going to bring this up on the podcast, but it's funny that you say old-timey racist.
See that linking up.
So I was in Carlin, of all fucking places in the world.
Pretty old-timey racist place. I know what you say.
Funny when you hear what I'm about to say. So this young girl, she's got to be in her late 20s, maybe. She's talking to all these other people around her age, a little bit younger. And they're all talking, and she says, "Hey, you guys are acting like a bunch of little porch monkeys in front of my door." And it's like, I think you don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I hope that's the case, that you innocently said it because you don't understand what a horrible thing you just fucking
Yeah,
said.
it's not even a good joke. I mean, I'm all for being racist if it's funny.
Yeah,
but if it's
I was
not
like,
a good bit.
Oh my lord!
Who's your parents? I think we need to come to another explanation. Is how were you so close to a bunch of 20-year-old children, Johnny, that you could hear word for word their conversation? You hiding in bushes again, Johnny? God damn it! I told you about that shit. Especially don't talk about it, because that's how they catch you.
I was like, oh my god! But that slur is so old that I'm sure she has no idea.
Yeah, you're using it mistakenly.
Yes,
I'm sure you don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. And I was like, oh, please understand the things you're talking about before you say them.
It's like if you hear a 15-year-old say gook. Man!
You have no idea what you're even saying.
I don't think you know why you said that.
Yeah. You heard it someplace and out of context, and you're like, I'm going to use that.
Even the guys that were too young to say that are dead now. Like, you understand that?
Right?
Like, that was 4 generations racist ago. All right? Calm down, buddy. I don't know. I just... The whole race thing drives me nuts. I didn't grow up in a world with racism, so when... I guess, like, the old school shows, the only thing that's racist about them is the fact that they act like racism isn't a thing. And now, apparently, if you don't take a strong headwind on of, like, we're fighting against racism, then it's racist.
Yeah.
Like, if you just don't bring it up, that's, you're trying to discount our struggle and and it's like, but you were born in 2001, so fuck off. Like, you don't have, like, I don't know, our struggle. You're using that our word a little fucking liberally. That's all I'm saying. Our struggle. I mean, I don't know. Can you spell plantation? Every kid is dumb. Like, do you know? Like, do you know what you're? I'm not, and because like, I'm not tan enough. I'm not allowed to say that. But, I mean, come on. I don't know. It's winter. It's cold here. I can't get tan all year long. I'm not paying for the tanning bits. I'm not doing it.
Speaking of not young enough, were you young enough to watch Blue's Clues?
Yes, I was. You mean old enough?
Yeah.
Young enough. I guess either way.
Either way.
Yeah. I remember it. I didn't like it. I thought the guy was like a little pedophile-y.
So, did you see Steve's new thing? He came out and he's like, "Oh, you remember, children, when we did this and we looked for clues with blue and blah blah blah."
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No.
Dude.
I quit watching the show when they did the reboot.
Well, no, and
his brother came on.
Yeah. No, he just I saw it on TikTok. He just made this message. I don't know if it was on YouTube or TikTok, whatever, but yeah, do you remember? And this is what I did after Blue's Clues and yada, yada, yada. And a whole generation of motherfuckers were crying their asses off. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was at Mud Hut the other day, and this girl's like, I cried at Steve from Blue's Clues.
Why?
You did what?
I don't understand. Like, what was he saying?
Oh, he's like, well, this is what I did with my life after Blue's Clues, and...
Who cares?
Yeah, pretty much.
Who gives a fuck about that guy?
You realize that guy's an actor, right? He didn't really live with a little blue cartoon dog.
He's jumping in paintings and shit. There you go.
Yeah, that's an actor.
It's because every kid in the 90s was contact high. So that was like, they were like, this is real life. This guy can really do this shit. He's going to jump into my house soon, one of these days.
It's like, what the fuck?
I'm going to sit in that little chair with him. Yeah, I quit watching this show when they sent the normal
Joe?
guy off and they got the Joe dude. And I was like, this guy's a cunt. I don't like this guy. I was using words like that when I was 5. Cunt, this guy's a cunt. Fuck this guy. My mother cussed like a sailor. So I don't think she knew any other words other than profanities. She dropped out of school at a very young age. She was very stupid. And by like 5th grade, I was like, this lady's pretty stupid. This lady here.
I'm already smarter than her.
Yeah, you're one of the dumb ones, ain't you? Yeah, you are. You only know profanities. Okay. You don't know the word profanity. Well, it means it's a learning experience for everybody involved. Poor people. We gotta love them. I'll tell you that.
I was listening to this story on the news the other day. They were talking about support animals on campuses.
Like you can take your dog to school day?
Yeah, you can have it live in the dorm with you and everything else because everybody has anxiety now. And
tell one of your fucking friends gives your dogs mushrooms or some bullshit. College kids are dicks. Why?
Well,
I would never let my dog near fucking UNR. Are you out of your mind? Somebody's gonna poison him.
So the even stupider part of the story is now everyone is getting support animals for their support animals. They have to have a friend because their support animal is sad while they're in class.
You know what they call that in the wild? Food. They call that food. This support wolf has a support fucking elk it's chewing on, because without it, it's sad because it's hungry. That's what it is. Animals don't give a fuck about your human emotional issues. They don't project your human insecurities on an animal. Oh, it's like when they give like you give cats personal traits and you give them like, oh, he loves me. No, he doesn't. He doesn't love you at all. He
loves the fact that you come in and put food in his fucking bowl and water in his other bowl.
And really, he could take it or leave it. If you would just die, he'd eat you. Like, he doesn't really give a shit. Like, you know.
He would be sad when you were gone because he wouldn't have any more food.
Well, yeah. I mean, after he ate you, he'd be sad.
That's what I'm saying.
Once
he's sad that you're gone now.
Yeah, once he got done chewing on your fucking ribs, he'd be bummed.
Yeah.
And then he'd just scream for the next dickhead to come give him food. He wouldn't even care about you at all.
Yep.
I know. I've got a cat. Left him for weeks. Come back, he's like, oh, you fuckers still live here? He's not happy about it. He's, you fucking
George.
Yeah, I don't... Couldn't give a shit less one way or the other. Stop putting human traits in with your animals. Oh, he likes to do this. No, he doesn't. He likes to eat, sleep, shit, and fucking whine.
Lick himself.
That's what dogs do. That's what... I mean, what are you talking about? Oh, he's sad. He needs his support hamster. Why? Because he wants to eat it. That's why he gets so excited when you're playing with it. He thinks you're going to drop it so he can fucking eat it.
This shit's so fucking ridiculous.
You see shit in the wild. That's how it lives. Just because we fuck with it for 100 years doesn't mean it doesn't still want to live that way. That's why every one of your dogs runs out the fucking door when you open it. And it runs away. And you gotta go. There's not a dog alive that doesn't do that. And if you tell me it is, fuck you. You beat the hell out of that animal. That's why it doesn't do that anymore. Because that's natural. It's not supposed to want to be in your house. It's supposed to want to run outside.
I don't know if you heard about this story. There's a new AI-powered rifle system that allows soldiers to shoot around corners.
What?
Yep.
How's that even? So it's an AI bullet?
Mm-hmm. Well, that and the rifle itself.
Sounds like a lot of wasted technology for killing a guy.
Well,
humans are kind of easy to kill. they're soft, they're squishy.
So I assume there's going to be some apparatus that goes with the fucking gun.
It's probably this thing to like worry about collateral damage. Because if there's a guy around the corner, my answer is blow up the fucking building.
Right.
But like, oh, what if there's people in there? Well, who gives a shit? But I don't know.
Well, so...
now we have to care. When I joined the Army, we didn't care about shit. Like, it wasn't like, hey, man, one of those 20 guys in that building is probably not a terrorist. No, I mean, you are who you hang out with. Yeah. I mean, you can't just be like, yeah, I'm not a terrorist. I just associate with terrorist people and terrorist organizations, which, I don't know. It's a little weird. Actually, don't mean to interrupt. I was watching this fucking thing on YouTube, and it was like old school World War II and like Vietnam era training videos. Mm-hmm. It's insane how anti-racist war has become. War in and of itself is kind of a racist thing. Mm-hmm. Hey, they don't look like us. Kill them. Yeah. How do you know they're against us? They don't look like us. Kill them. That's basically what in most instances where there's been war, it's like these people and these people don't look the same, and then they kill each other. Yep. That's how it works, right? And I was going through like basic and shit. It was weird. It wasn't even that it was fucking like the fact that we were in a different country was completely taken out of it. It wasn't even a guy's gonna come kill you and he's got a suicide bomber vest on. It was like, this is how you look out for and prevent a suicide vest attack. It's like the vest is going to kill you. No, there's a guy in there. You got to kill him. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's like, this is what you deal with. This is how you locate an improvised explosive device. This is the things to look for. Yeah, the motherfucker that said it there. Shoot that motherfucker, and then there's no problem. I'm not saying we need to be racist, but Yeah, these videos from like World War II and shit, they were Jap this and fucking Spud that bullshit. It was like, gee, it's a little racist, but I mean, like, at least they were getting to the point. That guy doesn't look like you. He wants to kill you. Kill him first. You know, that was wars change. Now, the idea of wars, anti-racism and anti-killing, then it's not war. I'm not saying there's a place for racism, but if there's a group of motherfuckers that don't look like you and your brother, and they're trying to kill you, that's a way to identify them. They don't look like us. Get them. I don't know. They're not wearing Nikes. Fucking get them. I don't know. They got weird brands on.
But my thing is so this technology, I'm sure, is going to be the next thing in the military, and it's going to go, you know, we're probably going to have it for a while. And then what happens when all these people that have to have this little helmet to make their little tricky gun work suddenly lose their helmet? Well, guess what? That other guy that's trying to blow your head off doesn't need no helmet.
Yeah,
he's gonna fuck you up.
He's been shooting a modified AK for fucking 15 years.
Yeah, he doesn't need his helmet.
Shot.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do then?
I feel like America's just basically done with war. We're just gonna build fucking robots, and they're gonna do it. We're not even gonna fuck with it anymore.
Kill us too.
Speaking of governments, the fucking did you hear anything about these riots in Australia?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, apparently they've been locked down like this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I'm American. I don't give a shit about what happens other places. That's kind of our thing. That's our MO. Hey, if you got shit over there, don't be bitching about it. We'll bomb you. But other than that, we're just going to stay over here and fuck with our own stuff. But they're having these fucking riots because they don't want to be stuck in the house anymore. Their whole country, it's like a full-scale civil war. But it's a 2021 civil war. So there's not a lot of people getting killed. It's just like a bunch of pushing and shoving and shit.
Mm.
And if you watch, you can see this shit on like YouTube, fucking Yahoo News, TikTok even fucking has it. And you just watch these riots, and it's so interesting to me to see a group of people not afraid their cops are going to kill them. Because they don't have like guns and shit in Australia.
Mm.
They have 0 shootings. And there's just like a line of cops. And there's senior citizens in these fucking riots and in these protesting parties. They're like, yeah, with a walker, like, fuck this cop. Let's get through here. And they just, like, shove their way through. It's so amazing to see, because you see a riot here, and you're like, when are these pigs going to start killing everyone?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's, like, our cops will fucking kill you around here.
Yep.
And it's crazy to see an entire population that's not afraid of their police. They're just like, we're going over there. Cops say no. They're like, we'll fucking push you out of the way then. We're going over there. And they just do. And that's it. Like, there's more people than cops. It's the way it's supposed to be. You should be able to go somewhere that you... Yeah, that's kind of the way it's supposed to work, and it's odd. I'm like, man, if these fuckers were in America, these cops would be killing all these fucking people. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? So, count your blessings. Our cops will kill you. I guess we have less riots.
All right, we're going to touch on some fighting news real quick.
Ooh, the big fights. We haven't talked to you about the fights in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Did you happen to see, I sent you the highlights of the Tito Ortiz and Anderson Silva fight. I don't know if you watched it. That was while you were sick.
Ah, fuck. I probably didn't watch it, dude. Yeah. I was dying.
So,
I'm dying now. I was dying more.
Anderson Silva knocked Tito Ortiz out in the first round.
He did. I would assume he's... Anderson Silva was one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the fucking world to ever live, to ever walk the earth. And Tito Ortiz, like, could kind of wrestle.
Yeah.
I could beat up Tito Ortiz.
And
I don't...
he looked like the old Anderson Silva, dude. It was great.
Just fucking picking him off.
Yep.
Bobbing and weaving. Yep. I'll have to watch it.
Oh, yeah. It was great.
Goddamn.
So, I guess leading up to the fight, Tito Ortiz was all pissed off at Anderson Silva, and he was calling him a piece of shit.
He was going to lose the fight against Anderson. If I'm walking into a fight that I know I'm going to lose, I'm talking a lot of shit. I'm talking a lot. Fuck this guy, you know. Fuck his mom, yeah. Why? Because I'm going to lose, you know.
They put Tito's girlfriend back in coach or whatever. She wasn't in first class. So Anderson Silva, being the classy guy that he is, gave up his seat next to Tito Ortiz for Tito's girlfriend.
Hey,
I thought that was pretty cool.
That's
of
a
him.
big dick move right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
You know, that's fine. I'm gonna beat you up here in a couple days. So
What do you think is? No, it was on the flight home.
Oh,
after he'd already
boy.
beat him up.
Well, that changes. That changes. Then it's not a big it's a dick move at that point. Like, well, I already beat your ass. You
Yeah,
can fucking,
but-
at least you can sit with your stupid girlfriend who's with a guy that just got beat up. Nothing. Girls don't. There's nothing a girl hates more than to be with a dude that just got publicly beat up. Like,
Yeah.
well, everybody knows he's not as strong as that guy. So,
So what I thought was funny is after the fight was over, Tito challenged Jake Paul. It's like, how are you going to challenge after just getting beat up by a 46-year-old guy?
You're gonna challenge a teenager.
What the fuck?
Just fuck out of here. Stop with the Jake Paul. Can we just not give a fuck about him anymore? Who likes the guy? Who wants to like? Everybody's like, oh, I want to see him get knocked out. Well, here's the thing. Hit him with your car. Then I don't want it. I don't want to see it. I don't give a fuck about this guy, and I'm sick of him making money on dickheads that are like, ooh, I hate him so much that I'm gonna pay money to watch him fight. You're a fucking idiot, and somebody should hit you with a car. If you want to see him dead, shoot him, and that's it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not issuing any threats. I couldn't care less about the guy. I'm just saying the shit talking is blowing my mind with this kid. Like, winners don't talk shit. Winners don't want rematches. That's kind of how that kind of goes with the I'm gonna win. I don't really need to worry about it.
Yep.
And when I do win, I don't really need to worry about beating you again. Like, I don't need to worry about it. So why are we continuously allowing like what used to be big name fight? Like, Jake Paul only likes to fight old guys. Apparently, that's his whole thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to fight people that are like his age and can beat him up. And he refuses to do anything but box. So why is he fighting old MMA fighters that are not in their prime and they were not world's greats? Like, they're just fucking guys that are old now. And they're like, oh, I used to punch people, so I could probably box. No, if you're going to fight an MMA fighter, fight an MMA fight or fuck off. Like, I'm almost over it. Like I said, the only boxer I'll fucking watch is Canelo. He's got a fight coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw at the press conference.
Oh, yeah.
Pushed the guy, and it's funny. This dude is talking shit about Canelo. He couldn't even get in a sneaky fucking shot. Canelo still got out of the way.
It was icy.
I was like, "You're fucked, dude. You're
I'll tell
so
ya.
fucked."
I'm as straight as they come, but that gave me a little wiggle. I'm like, ooh, god damn it. He just walked, swip,
Yep,
and fucking
and
hit it real
bam.
quick. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, dude, you got it. All right.
fucked.
So then you quit, right? Then you're like, okay, I might have bitten off more I can chew here,
Yeah,
boys.
yeah.
This guy is wearing a suit, and he just snack attack fucked me up. I didn't even see it coming. He bobbed and weaved and punched me with a left. I didn't even know. Is he left-handed? I didn't even know. You know what? Fuck it. I quit. I'm not playing. I don't want to do it. You got to rethink your like. You really think you're gonna win a fight against that guy?
No.
He's a superhuman.
No.
Oh, fuck you, dude. You're not gonna do it, man. Like, he beat you up at the press conference, and you started it.
Yeah.
Like, you tried to cheap shot him, and he's 10 steps ahead of the game. The guy's unbelievable. I'll be sad when he quits fighting.
Yeah.
Because I think he's almost 30 now, but, I mean, God, he's a fucking animal, this guy.
Just a couple more things real quick. We're running a little long, but so back to Anderson Silva. He's planning to retire by 50. It's like, God, I would fucking hope so.
I thought he was doing game shows and shit, I thought. I thought he was already retired. He was talk show and game shows and shit.
But he said he's open to fighting Jake Paul too.
No. Come on. Because if he boxes Jake Paul and somehow Jake Paul wins, I'm going to have to go kill Jake Paul. I'm going at that point, hey, you heard it first here, kids. You won't have to look too hard to figure out who did it. I'm not going to wear a Corona mask to get away with it. I'm telling you, if that fucking kid knocks out Anderson Silva, there's going to be hell to pay. I'll be the first to let you know. I won't tolerate this shit anymore. If you do that, I will fight. Man, why don't you just go fight Travis Pastrana, you piece of shit? I'm done with it. I won't handle it. If you're going to go beat up old guys that meant something to people like me, I am a gangbanger. I will come and shoot you. I'll shoot up your fucking house, guy. I don't care. I'm a be about it kind of guy. I'm not gonna let you fucking do this shit, destroying our history. I won't allow it, Jake Paul. I won't do it.
So speaking of beating up an old guy, Belfort and Holyfield.
Did that happen?
Yeah, that was the main event of that. Yeah, he beat him up, and everyone's saying, "Oh, they stopped it too soon." Even Holyfield was saying they stopped it too soon. But you offered no anything whatsoever. I don't think he even landed a punch.
That's part of the problem with boxing these days. Is they stop it way too soon. They stop almost. I would say 80% of fights are getting stopped too soon.
I think it was a good stoppage.
But
he was just pummeling him, and he wasn't offering anything at all.
It's because, I mean, this whole generation is fucking raised up on UFC now. And we're like, yeah, we want to see a guy get knocked unconscious. Like, if he's not lost 2 quarts of blood, what the fuck is the problem? Like, hit him again. What are we doing? And in boxing, I think they've overreached. They've, like, a lot of guys got pretty fucked up. So they're retroactively overreaching now with the stoppages of like, oh, he's been hit 3 times and he hasn't fired back. We're going to call that. We're going to call that a day. I'm not sure if it's ever going to go back. I don't think they're ever going to ease up on that. Just boxing is pretty much dead anyway, which is another reason you want to watch Canelo fight, because he can actually end a fucking fight. Yeah. You know, as opposed to fucking this whole, I don't want to fight anymore type of shit. I don't know. We're all we grew up on these violent video games, Johnny. Mortal Kombat and UFC, dude. We're no longer interested in the art of the sport. Fuck that, kill him. That's what I want to see. If not, I don't want to watch it. I want to watch some of that arm wrestle boxing thing. You see that? Fucking
no.
Yeah, these 2 guys, they tape their arms together like arm wrestling, and they give them a UFC glove, and they chain them to a stand, and then they just beat the shit out of each other. And you can win by winning the arm wrestle, but you usually just beat the shit out of the guy next to you.
Wow.
It's pretty great. It's stupid, very stupid.
Yeah.
Wow. They act like they're fighters, which is funny. Oh yeah, I've got a Muay Thai background, this, that, and the other, and then they're like kicking each other over a table and fucking punching. Like it's so
wow,
stupid.
That sounds dumb as fuck.
I'll send you a link. It's great. It's great.
All right, and we're gonna wrap this episode up. We'll see you next week.
Wrap it up. No more children.
New podcast starting every Tuesday at 8 a.m. or hear previous episodes anytime.
Come on back every week, see sweet Poppy. I got what you need.
You can email us at whostalkingshh@gmail.com. That's 3 H's.
That's it. Email me. I want to read your shit.
You can leave a voice message on Anchor and possibly be included in an upcoming episode. Tell us how much you like it or if you think it sucks.
Leave me a name and number after the beep.
Go to our Facebook page link on Anchor.
You know you like me.
You can also hear us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You know me. I'm on all the platties, dawg.